In a shocking turn of events, a young girl's hand emerged from the taillight of a moving vehicle, frantically waving to attract the attention of passers-by. It quickly became evident that the girl had been abducted. A female driver behind the vehicle noticed this bizarre occurrence and promptly alerted the authorities, providing them with the necessary details. Determined to get a glimpse of the kidnapper's appearance, the driver attempted to approach the vehicle, instantly alerting the perpetrator. The kidnapper swiftly exited the highway and veered onto a side road. Inside the car, the abducted girl discovered 2 cans of paint in the trunk. Seizing the opportunity, she poured the paint out through the taillight opening, hoping to leave a trail. A passing motorist noticed the paint leaking from the vehicle ahead and kindly pulled up to notify the driver. Startled by this, the kidnapper hastily parked the car on a side street and opened the trunk. Just as the kidnapper was about to sedate the girl again, the Good Samaritan who had alerted him earlier caught up to them. The motorist inquired if the kidnapper needed assistance, to which he replied that a screwdriver had punctured the paint cans. As the motorist was about to leave, he noticed something amiss in his rearview mirror. He reached for his phone to call the police, but the kidnapper swiftly smashed the car window and the motorist's phone with a bat. After knocking the motorist unconscious, the kidnapper locked him and the girl in the trunk and continued his escape. 30 minutes later, the motorist regained consciousness in the trunk and began shouting desperately. Enraged, the kidnapper parked the car under a bridge, and the motorist's cries abruptly fell silent. After driving for over 3 hours, the kidnapper stopped at a gas station to refuel. Seizing the moment, the girl crawled out of the trunk, frantically waving for help. The gas station attendant noticed and quickly grabbed a machete, attempting to make the kidnapper surrender. Undeterred, the kidnapper aimed the gas nozzle at the attendant and tossed a lighter in their direction. He then knocked the girl unconscious with a single punch, locked her back in the trunk, and continued his journey. An hour later, the kidnapper finally reached his destination. As he carried the girl out, he discovered that her phone had been on a call for over an hour. Putting the phone to his ear, he heard a female police officer address him by name, urging him to turn himself in. The authorities had all his information. The kidnapper coldly replied, "It's too late." Upon hearing this familiar voice, the police realized it was connected to a kidnapping case from 6 months prior. In that incident, the same female officer had instructed the victim to throw her shoe out the window and hide under the bed. As the kidnapper was about to leave, believing the girl had escaped through the window, she accidentally ended the call. The officer immediately called back, and the ringtone alerted the kidnapper. He yanked the girl out, snatched the phone, and uttered those chilling words, "It's too late." The following day, the girl was found dead near a dumpster. The female officer, realizing the same perpetrator was behind both cases, couldn't bear the thought of another girl dying on her watch. She repeatedly listened to the kidnapper's recorded conversation, suddenly noticing something suspicious. Today's featured film is The Call, a gripping thriller from the United States. Unfortunately, due to copyright restrictions, I can only share the story up to this point. If you're interested, please search for the original movie. Thank you for watching. I'll be sharing captivating films with you every day. Until next time.